Hey everybody, we've just completed planting our first big garden plot here, and I want to go over a couple things that we did. This is a commercial plot, so it's not a completely permaculture design. Our eye is on production, possibly recropping and so on, but I'll go through a couple of things that we did here. This is our strawberry bed, and it runs for 90 feet along this west side, which will have fence boards up all the way across. And what we did in here is plant marigolds, because marigolds repel nematodes, and we're also going to put some white hellebore in here. They repel sawflies. And here's our three sisters, and by the way, these three sisters all have at least 40 plants in them, with the combination of the beans, the squash, and the corn. Alright, so these are just pretty basic beds. Swiss chard in here, and we made these little stones so we could tell what was in each bed, because we double planted some stuff by mistake. This one is green kale, and we did rows here because when these come up, we're going to harvest them. We're going to weed out the rows, and we'll be selling those as microgreens. So we did that in a couple of places here. Also the daikon radish, and we have our zucchinis and bigger squash plants and so on. There's some broccoli here, some brassicas. Let's see. There's a lot of carrots planted in here with these tomatoes because they do well together. And we're doing a similar kind of situation for our microgreens down here. And we started to curve our rows because we could get a lot more planting area by doing this. So again, these will get weeded out, and the little shoots, this one is arugula, will get sold for microgreens. So that'll be our first crop. This one here is cucumbers and butternut squash down at this end, and we did a row of lettuce all the way around it. So that's a catch crop. And some of the other little back corners and edges of beds, we also planted lettuce on. And over here, with the zucchini and the squash, we planted nasturtiums. And nasturtiums repel squash bugs. And you know, squash bugs is a good idea if you ask me. But we want to squash them. We don't want them around. So we're going to be remulching this, and these worked out well too. Even though we have a little bit of exposed bed, we also have little mini windbreaks and heat captures and water captures created by that. So now we're going to get started on this one over here, and I'll let you know more about that when we get it planted.